Hey kid, welcome to Classic Chance Productions. Mid-Century Animator here. Today we're going to make a pirate walk, and we're only going to need 8 drawings to do it. Now, people hear practical animation, first thing they think of is cheap animation.
My favorite kind.
Practical animation isn't about cutting corners, it's about knowing the right corners to keep. Practical animation isn't panned animation, it's planned animation. Kid, meet Mr. Buckler. First rate, first mate, and an all-around good pirate.
I do so try.
Mr. Buckler is going to demonstrate a couple of walk cycles for us. Start with a full animation walk, if you please.
It would be my utmost pleasurable.
Every movement is drawn nice and smooth. There's an easy flow to it. Now kid, there are 24 frames for every second of film. Fortunately, animators learned a little trick. Most television cartoons are animated on 2s. Every drawing is photographed and held for 2 frames. So instead of 24 drawings every second, we're only making 12. Mr. Buckler takes 2 seconds to finish his walk. Animated on 2s, that's 24 drawings.
That is an immeasurable amount of work on my part.
Not to mention the animators. Now the full animation is smoother, there's no question about it. But here we ask a different question. Is it practical? If Hanna-Barbera had animated this same walk cycle, they would have asked, how can we make it convincing with as few drawings as possible? Which is practical animation in a nutshell. So how would old HB have done this same drawing? Mr. Buckler, you're up.
I will give it the old Keelage try.
With practical animation, we have fewer drawings, less movement, and ultimately less work. And here's something people don't always notice. Because each drawing stays on the screen longer, you actually have time to enjoy it. Every pose has a chance to perform. You're not just watching individual pictures, you're watching a performance come to life.
Captain Swash always wanted me to be a stage performer. He is constantly telling me to break a leg.
So I guess instead of Broadway, you hit the broad waves.
I'm tempted to quit this show.
Hanna-Barbera figured out in the late 1950s that more drawings does not automatically mean better animation. It just means more drawings. If every frame, every drawing communicates clearly, you don't need hundreds of them, you only need the right ones. Think of it like this. Full animation is a Royal Navy man-of-war ship. Practical animation is a pirate sloop. One has hundreds of cannons, the other still gets your wallet. So let's look at how this pirate operates, because there are a few little tricks in this walk cycle that make him come alive without asking the animator to draw until he retires. This walk cycle consists of 8 frames. The walk starts with what's called the contact position. Then you have the opposite contact. Once you know where both feet land, you fill in with the passing positions. From there, you move on into the in-betweens. Notice the arms move opposite of the legs, but that's the only thing that moves. Everything else stays put. And somehow, your brain fills in the rest.
I have had livelier strolls walking the plank.
Never motivation.
8 drawings, a little timing, a couple of sound effects. Suddenly you've got a pirate searching for buried treasure. Studios like Hanna-Barbera built thousands of scenes this way. Different characters, same philosophy. Move what's important, leave the rest alone. Because animation is not about making everything move, it's just about making the audience believe that it did. So kid, grab your pencil, let's make some cartoons.